KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball. Our coverage on KOFO is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Tingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Gofford State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler & Gaddard Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Beanie's Body Shop, Harvest Bank, and CarStar. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO's Luke Queen.
And welcome everybody to the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball pregame show here on KOFO. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Our pregame show brought to you by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Tonight, the Arrows are at home here at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex as they host the Newton Knights here on this Wednesday evening. It is July 1st as we've turned the calendar, so we start pushing towards the middle to the late half part of the season. The Arrows coming in at 6-7 so far on the year. A late start to the season, so not as many games this year through the month of June, but got a lot on the slate for July and leading up to the state tournament, which will take place in Emporia the last full weekend of July. So a lot of baseball between now and then, and we open up against the Newton Knights, who we took on down in Newton here just recently, a couple weeks ago on Wednesday evening. We were swept at the hands of the Knights that evening. Lost 10-0 in game one. Brett Hadel taking the loss in that contest, and in the second game it was 7-2. The Arrows were defeated. Lane Altig taking the loss that evening, but looking to turn it around here. A lot has changed in the last couple of weeks. These teams have spent a lot of time, these players have spent a lot of time together getting to know each other and building that chemistry, and coming off of a 3-1 weekend down at the Pittsburgh tournament, looking to continue their winning ways here tonight. We're going to take our first break. You're listening to the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball pregame show on KOFO, brought to you by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Hi, this is Chad Bruno, Director at the ORC. We are pleased to announce that we are back to our normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 3 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 4. Some of our restrictions are still in place for safety of all our patrons. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
This is Aaron at Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We're open for business as usual, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We know times are tough, so if it helps, we'll come pick up your vehicle for maintenance repairs and then return it. Call Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, 242-4082.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note Dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
And welcome back to the Ottawa Arrows Post-60 Baseball pregame show here on KOFO. Luke Wayne again with you down at Orlis Cox Sports Complex, where the Post-60 Arrows are taking on the Newton Knights here this evening. Ottawa 6-7 on the season, went 3-1 over the weekend in Pittsburgh, beat the Gladstone Owls and Pittsburgh Junior Legion on Saturday. Turned around and were defeated by the Gladstone Owls 7-3 on Sunday morning, but finished off the tournament with a 4-3 victory over the Complete Game Indians. A nice game by Lane Altic on the mound. He went 7 innings, complete game for Lane. 6 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 3 earned runs on the game. We're going to take our last time out. When we come back, we'll be ready for action here at Harvey Drake Field. You are listening to the Ottawa Arrows Post-60 Baseball pregame show, brought to you by our title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Or stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
And welcome back here to Ottawa Arrows Baseball at 1220 and 103.7 FM. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Boys are ready to play ball. The Newton Knights, the visitors with us here this evening. Leading off for Newton is center fielder Josh Edson. He'll be followed by right fielder Henry Clausen and left fielder Ian Akers to open up this first inning. Antonio Espinosa on the mound for the Arrows. First pitch of the ball game by Espinosa is upstairs, just a little too high, ball 1. Battery mate for Espinosa, Brendan Oshel behind the plate. Swanson beats Hine and Laurie around the infield, third to first. Second pitch in there, strike 1. Around the outfield, it's Blake Olmeyer, Jose Richards, and Jack Lytle. And this 1-1 pitch is driven out towards the left center field gap. It's down for a base hit. Richards over to cut it off, trying to stretch it into 2, and tag not applied quickly enough. Edson using some speed there. The throw was just off the bag. Hine tried to reach back, but Edson able to get in there standing, and so it's a leadoff single for the center fielder for the Knights. So that brings to the plate Henry Clausen, right fielder for Newton. So Espinosa will work out of the stretch here. Runner at second, nobody out. Espinosa's fastball upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Before I was able to complete that, Jose Richards in center and Jack Lytle, the right fielder. The defense out behind Espinosa. Second pitch also fastball upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Antonio comes set at the belt. Raises his leg, the 2-0 pitch. This one down in the dirt, ball 3. So 3-0 count here on Clausen. Espinosa comes set, and the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way right through there, strike 1. Clausen digs in. Espinosa looks in for the sign, now comes set once again. And the 3-1 pitch. Right through there, fouled straight back. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the Knights right fielder, Henry Clausen. Espinosa sets. And the 3-2 pitch on the way is over but low. Nice stop behind the plate there by Oshel. But it is a walk to put runners at first and second with nobody out.
Left fielder number 11, Ian Akers.
Ian Akers comes to the plate for the Knights. So Espinosa looking to see if he can get a ground ball up the middle, twist something up, strike out. Some way to get it out here. Akers around a bunt, punts it out in front of the mound. Espinosa off the mound. His only play will be first. Throw is in time, and the sacrifice goes 1-3. Puts runners at second and third with only one out. Luke Boston, cleanup batter and catcher for the Knights. Wide open stance. Espinosa staying out of the stretch. First pitch a little bit low and away to the right-handed batter. Espinosa comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a little bit low and away again. Count goes to 2-0. Pitch right through there, strike out with the fastball. Brings the count back to 2-1. Antonio could really get a strikeout here and be in good shape. 2-1 pitch fouled back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Espinosa comes set, and the 2-2 pitch. An off-speed pitch down and away. It fills up the count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch is sent out towards left field. Olmeyer will come in. He makes the catch. And struck too hard. Now the throw gets away at second base, but Ryan Laurie's there to back it up. Tries to cut the runner down at home, and the throw will go past Oshel, and Clausen will wind up at third. So Boston is retired on the fly out to left field, and the run will score on the air. So 1 run in.
Number 14, Jake Schmidt.
An unearned as of right now. So Jake Schmidt, the shortstop, is the batter here for the Knights. Espinosa stays out of the stretch. First pitch down in the dirt. Nice block there by Oshel. The ball 1 on the 5-hole hitter here for the Knights. Boston struck that ball well. Oshel had it played right. Clausen had strayed a little bit far off of second, tried to throw behind him, and it got away and allowed the runner to score from third. Ground ball up the middle here. Beats, fields it behind the bag, throw across in time, and the side is retired. 1 run in for the Knights as they take a 1-0 lead after a half an inning. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Napa know-how!
Beat the summer heat with a $25 mail-in rebate with the purchase of a Napa Legend battery at Napa Auto Parts during July. Napa also has 5-quart jugs of Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil and a Platinum Oil Filter for just $22.98. Plus, Napa will make donations to the Red Cross and Intrepid Fallen Heroes to support Outfront Line Heroes. Order your parts online and pick them up curbside at Napa in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Gardner, and Osage City. Napa, a proud member of the local community.
Napa know-how! Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only national retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint, which means the paint you trust and a huge selection of colors are right in your neighborhood. And right now, when you buy a sample of Benjamin Moore paint, we'll give you $5 off your next paint purchase. So if you're looking for award-winning service and a new look for your home, look no further than Benjamin Moore paint at Ace. Offer valid on gallons of Benjamin Moore, Clark & Kensington, and Royal Paint. Limit one $5 coupon on 1 gallon purchase at participating Ace stores only. See store for additional details and exclusions.
Yeah, welcome back here to Harvey Drake Field. Luke Queen bringing the action here this evening. After a half inning of play, Newton Knights put up one unearned run there in the first inning as they take a 1-0 lead. Ottawa Arrows coming to bat here in the bottom of the first. The starting lineup for the Arrows here this evening in Game 1. Leading off, second baseman Carson Hine. He's followed by left fielder Blake Olmeyer. Batting third at third base, Cole Swanson. Batting fourth and doing the pitching, Antonio Espinosa. Batting fifth at first base is Ryan Laurie. Batting sixth in right field, Jack Lytle. Batting seventh, the extra hitter in the first game, is Aiden Michael. Batting eighth at shortstop, Brady Beeds. Batting ninth in center field is Jose Richards. And batting 10th and doing the catching is Brendan Oshel. So Hine, Olmeyer, and Swanson due up here in the first. If anybody gets on, Antonio Espinosa gets to come to the plate. Carson Hine in this leadoff spot. So a good job at second base here so far on this season. First pitch coming in from Cusick is over at the knees, strike one. Hine gets set. Cusick goes into the windup for the Knights, and the 0-1 pitch. Curveball bends in there, strike two. So no balls, two strikes here on the Arrows leadoff man, Carson Hine. The 0-2 on the way. Hine fishes it out towards short, fielded there. Flip across in time, and Hine is retired 6-3 for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 23, Blake Olmeyer.
Brings to the plate left fielder Blake Olmeyer. Olmeyer stands with a upright closed stance. Cusick resets on the mound now into the windup and the delivery. Inside, ball one. Cusick working quickly here. The 1-0 pitch is right through there but fouled away. So it evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. A little competition here between the kids coming out of the dugouts from both sides. One that time as the ball was on the right side by Newton. The 0-2 pitch. The 1-1 pitch on the outside corner of the fastball, strike two. Cusick into the windup, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on in the dirt. They'll throw down the first, and the out's recorded there on the 2-3 putout. So a 2 away brings up third baseman number 27, Cole Swanson. Cusick works quickly, and looks like he's going to throw a lot of strikes. First pitch, this is in and down for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Again, over but low. Squirts down through the legs of the catcher to the backstop, and it is 2 balls and no strikes. Cusick looks in, gets the sign, and immediately goes into the windup. 2-0 pitch, fastball swung on just a little bit behind on that one was Swanson. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-2 pitch, shot out in towards center field, got underneath that one, and the center fielder on to make the catch. So for Ottawa in the top of the first, no runs, no hits, there were no errors, and nobody left on base. The score after 1 full inning of play is the Newton Knights 1, the Ottawa Arrows 0. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball On 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
During these trying times, everyone knows that golf is an essential activity. Just ask the pros at Great Life Golf and Fitness. Get out and enjoy an essential round today. Call 785-242-3734 for your membership. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa. Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And back here at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa Arrows baseball here this evening. The Arrows getting ready for action here in the top of the second inning. The Newton Knights will send to the plate second baseman Cole Luano, first baseman Trev Golubski, and third baseman Carson Keeler. Newton got one run on one base hit in the first inning. The run came via the air. They left one in that first. Antonio Espinosa gave up a leadoff double and a walk and then worked around it, just limiting the damage to one run. Espinosa's first pitch here in the second is over but low to Luano. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Right through there, strike one, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Espinosa into the windup, and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back, strike 2. Got it in on his hands there. Luano unable to get around on that, fouled it straight back into the screen. 1-2 pitch on the way. Down too low. It'll be ball number 2. Espinosa back up and into the windup. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Single out towards left field. Olmeyer play it in and hold Luano to a single.
First baseman number 9, Trev Golubski.
So with a runner at first and nobody out, first baseman Trev Golubski comes to the plate for Newton. Espinosa gives a look over to first. Now comes set at the belt. First pitch, Golubski, runner goes. Oshel's throw down to second base is going to just be a little bit late. Nice slide there by Luano to avoid the tag. Pitch was called a strike. A good throw there by Oshel. And Coach Altick comes out, just get the explanation and immediately agrees with it, nods his head, and jogs back off. Brunner did a nice job there of sliding to the back corner of the base. The throw is just towards the third base side of second. Hine tried to get the tag over, but the hand just beat it in. So no balls, 1 strike here on Golubski. Espinosa comes set, 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Challenged him there at the letters on the inner half, and Golubski unable to get around on that one. Espinosa gives a spin towards second. Nobody there, so no throw, just giving Luano a look. Now comes set, and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled into the screen first base side. Keeps the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Antonio trying to find his out pitch here on the number 7 hitter for the Knights, the 0-2. This time tried to go down in the dirt, see if he could get Golubski to chase, unable to do so. So the count goes to 1-2. Espinosa comes set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Is again fouled back over the right side of the backstop. So the count again stays at 1-2 strikes. Golubski's fought a couple off here. Antonio set, and the 1-2 tried to go upstairs this time, but Golubski held off. 2-2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at second. Espinosa into the windup. Pitch this time popped towards the right side. In trouble, but it drifts foul, so no harm over there. Would have been a tremendous play if Laurie, Hine, or Lytle could have chased that down. Just was not hit high enough for anybody to have a chance to get over there.
My little brother's kid for safe route, they play state there.
2-2 strikes. Espinosa comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Again, slapped towards the right side, down the line, and foul. No chance for Lytle to chase that one down either. So Golubski has spoiled 3 now with 2 strikes to hang in this at bat. Espinosa set. 2-2 pitch, and this one grounded towards short. Beats will charge in, field that, throw across is a little bit wide, and it will pull Laurie off the bag. I'm not sure he was going to be able to get him there anyway. We'll see what the official scorer here in the press box gives to him. Those runners at the corners. Carson Keeler, the batter. Third baseman for Newton. So Golubski gets a small lead at first. First pitch into Keeler's whip foul down the third base line. So no balls and 1 strike. Espinosa comes set, and the 0-1 pitch. This time the runner does go. Throw is down, but runner is safe on the slide at second base. No attempt to advance by the runner at third, Luano. So the count goes to 1-1 strike as that pitch was high. Espinosa comes set, and the 1-1 pitch. And a single through the left side is going to score 1. The throw comes into the middle. There's no cutoff. Now Oshel will throw down to second. Got it out there. The throw back home, and unable to get Golubski as
pitcher number 3, Gavin Cusick.
The ball hit the glove of Oshel at the exact time that Golubski was going past. Normally it would have been in an area that probably could have warranted a slide, but the Arrows do get the out at second as they cut down Keeler on the 2-4 putout. 1-0 pitch is over but low. It is a 2-ball and no strike count on the number 9 hitter, the pitcher Gavin Cusick for the Newton Knights. Espinosa's pitch inside, and it clips a little bit of Cusick. He hesitated before he ran down to first base.
Center fielder number 1, Josh Edson.
So it's back to the top of the order. Center fielder Josh Edson will be the batter. Now a runner at first and 1 out. Pitch got away from Espinosa there. Was trying to go on the inside, and it just ran a little bit too much in. First pitch, a little bit low and away, ball 1. Edson started to square around as if to bunt. Swanson playing in a step on the grass at third. Trying to read those hands. Runner goes from first, pitch is over, and the ball tails away as the runner steals second base. And the count goes to 2-0. Marshall didn't get a good grip on that one as he let it go. It just tailed back to the first base side of second. 2-0 pitch. One hopper picked up by Swanson. Looks the runner back. Throws across. Nice play there by Cole Swanson. Fielded quickly and get Cusick to retreat back to second base and throw Edson out at first. So the runner at second and 2 away. Right fielder Henry Clausen. Clausen, no official at bat yet here this evening as he walked his first plate appearance. Espinosa tries the pickoff move to second base. Throw was a little errant there, but Richards was ready for it out in center field, and so no advance there. Espinosa gets his sign, comes set, and first pitch is up and in to Clausen. 1 ball, no strike here on number 2 hitter for the Knights. One 0 pitch fouled back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Espinosa does an outside spin move towards second. Nobody covering that time. Cusick getting a pretty good lead out at second base. Beats pops in, but Espinosa elects to go to home. Pitch again fouled away, this time over the first base dugout. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Antonio trying to limit the damage here. 6th batter of the inning. 2 runs across on 2 base hits. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and Espinosa does work out of the jam once again. But Newton gets 2 runs on 2 base hits. Ottawa commits no errors. There was 1 man left on base after 1.5. It is Newton 3 and the Arrows 0. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adams & Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is the sound of a delicious DQ Blizzard. This is the sound of a drumstick, the original Sunday cone. And this is the sound of these 2 summer icons coming together in the new DQ Drumstick Blizzard. Everything you love from a drumstick, including waffle cone pieces and peanuts, combined with our world-famous DQ soft serve. We're fitting more summer into every bite. DQ. Happy tastes good.
And back here at the Oilers Cox Sports Complex, headed to the bottom of the 2nd inning, the Arrows trailing the Knights from Newton by a score of 3-0. Ottawa's sending up Antonio Espinosa, Ryan Laurie, and Jack Lytle. If anybody gets on, Aiden Michael will come to plate for the Arrows. Kevin Cusick into the windup and ready to go to work. First pitch, high fastball. Espinosa put a good swing on it, but it was just up a little bit too much. It goes down as a strike. No balls and 1 strike on the Arrows pitcher. Cusick into the lineup again, and fastball on the outside corner at the knees, strike 2. Arrows batters need to be ready as Cusick is on the mound immediately and ready to pitch. The 0-2 pitch on the way, and this time fouled off the catcher's mitt, and maybe it swung on and missed, so Espinosa down on strikes for the first out of the inning. The ball popped out of the catcher's glove, but Espinosa gave himself up there. So Ryan Laurie comes to the plate. First baseman takes a off-speed pitch that stayed up and out for ball one. Cusick's delivery swung on and missed. Strike one evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cusick into the windup, and another off-speed pitch that unable to get on top of that. Didn't give his catcher much of a chance with that one. Luke Boston tried to reach up and out to catch that one, but just barely got a glove to it as it rolled to the backstop. Cusick getting into the windup. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike two. Cusick works quickly and is filling up the strike zone so far here this evening. 2-2 pitch on the way. And Laurie fouls it over the first base side to keep the count at 2-2. Staying alive, Cusick has some good life to his fastball. Has a little bit of tailing action away from righties. Into the windup, and the pitch, this time over but low, swung on by Laurie and missed for strike number 3.
Right fielder number 35, Jackson Lytle.
Now batting for the Arrows, number 35, right fielder Jack Lytle. Lytle, left-handed batter, steps in. The pitch from Cusick swung on and missed. Good swing there by Lytle, just swung right through it. Slightly open stance. Lytle waves bat, and another fastball at the letter, swung out and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Cusick already into the delivery, and the 0-2 pitch is down in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cusick shakes off a couple signs here. Now he's got the one he wants, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. And nice job there by Lytle. Trusted the hands as he got back there. As Hayden Michael, and a substitution for Newton, who's chasing down those foul balls to the backstop. Had a little fun as they chased that one down. The 1-2 pitch again. And this time fastball swung on and missed. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts for Cusick in the second inning. And after 2 innings of play, it is the Knights of Newton 3 and the Ottawa Arrows 0. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
When good sleep seems impossible, Mattress Firm's Rest Assured Promise checks all the sleep boxes. The option to shop online, in-store, or by phone with a sleep expert? Check. Special financing? Check. Free shipping to your door? Check. A king-size mattress for the price of a queen, plus a free adjustable base with a qualified purchase of just $6.99? Check. Find your mattress at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. Visit mattressfirm.com for complete details.
And back here at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex, Luke Queen with you here this evening. We head to the top of the third inning. The Arrows trailing Newton by a score of 3-0. Ian Akers, Luke Boston, and Jake Schmidt, the first 3 due up here in the third for the Knights. Akers laid down a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. So officially a plate appearance, but not an official at bat. Now we're ready for action here as Antonio Espinosa goes into the windup, and the first pitch is tapped down the third base line and goes into the foul territory. Swanson over to make sure it stayed foul. And so I don't know if he was going to get Akers down there with that slow chopper towards third. Espinosa was at 45 pitches through the first 2 innings. Maybe he can fill up that strike zone here in the third. Into the windup, and the 0-1 pitch. Just a little bit upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Espinosa got these 3 hitters after the sacrifice by Akers. He got Boston on the flyout and Schmidt on a ground out to short to end that first inning. 1-1 pitch on the way over at the knees, strike 2 called. So Antonio ahead in the count here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Into his windup and the 1-2 pitch. Tried the outside corner, just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Espinosa gets a sign, and this time let that one got out of his hand just a little bit too soon. Went over the top of the head of Akers, and now the count has ran full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch swung at and missed. Down on strikes is Akers, so with 1 away, brings to the plate the catcher, Luke Boston. Boston flew out to left in the first, and it was a throwing error that allowed the run to score in that half inning. This time it's a ground ball. Swanson got a glove on it on the dive, unable to pick it up. Bates tried to come over behind him and just sling one over there with the hope that it was the catcher running, and maybe he had a chance, but Boston gets the infield single. Swanson laid out to his left, got a glove on it, just unable to pick it there. So the runner at first and 1 away brings to the plate Jake Schmidt. Pickoff throw to first, and Boston back in safely. And Schmidt hit a ground ball to short in the first. Espinosa, first pitch into Schmidt is through there, strike 1. Espinosa gives a look to first, now comes set at the belt, and the 0-1 pitch on the way is a little bit low and away, ball 1. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on the Newton shortstop. Espinosa gets his sign, now comes set, and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, dribbler out towards second base. Hines charging. Only play will be first, and it's just in time. Bang, bang play there at first. Again, that ball rolled slowly through the grass here on the Drake diamond. Hines charged in. Boston was going in front of him. Actually, it's a courtesy runner for Boston over at first base. I didn't catch the number. Cole Luano, the batter. Luano singled to lead off the second inning. First pitch to him, low and away, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Espinosa comes set, and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch broke a little bit too far outside, and it'd be ball number 2. Espinosa set, and the 2-0 pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Nice pitch there by Antonio. Espinosa comes set once again. 2-1 pitch on the way. Is in the dirt. Oshel tried to block it, but it skipped off of his shin guard back to the backstop. And the courtesy runner advances to third on the wild pitch. So 3-1 here on Cole Luano, second baseman for Newton. Espinosa gets the side and comes set at the belt. 3-1 pitch is dribbled back just off the glove. Hine going to charge. He's going to have to hurry to first. He's able to make the play. Get the out at first. So no runs. There was one base hit, no errors, and one man left on base at the end of 2.5 innings of play. Newton 3, Ottawa 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds for more Arrows baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Corner Market, where the community meets for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Yep, we said cocktails, as in full bar service. Corner Market is a win-win location for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Open Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Sunday through Thursday, 6 till 8 at the corner of 4th and Main.
Why is Kansas State Bank your hometown bank? Because the people you know support the people you know. Like sponsoring this broadcast of Ottawa Legion Baseball. And by providing SBA loans of over $8 million as part of the Payroll Protection Program for local businesses. Kansas State Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
How much money would you like to save just by doing something you're already doing? How about 40%? With Allstate, safe drivers can save 40% just by doing something they're already doing. Driving safe. That's right, 40% just by driving safe. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote today and see just how much you can save when you drive safe with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Savings vary based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Smoothbrook, Illinois.
And back here, we get ready for the bottom of the third inning. We're with you here this evening. First three batters due up in the bottom of the third inning for the Arrows: Aiden Michael, Brady Beats, and Jose Richards. If anybody reaches, Brendan Oshel comes to the plate. Cusick has faced the minimum through 2 with 4 strikeouts. Goes to work here in the third. And the first pitch off speed over on the outside corner, strike 1. Michael's set. Cusick into the windup. The 1-0 pitch. This time the off-speed pitch stays upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball is upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike here on the extra hitter for the Arrows, Aiden Michael. Cusick again working quickly. Ottawa might either needs to get set quickly or make sure and have time out as they step in. 3-1 pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner at the knees. Strike 2. Michael thought it might be a little bit low, but veteran umpire John Sweet thought differently. 3-2 pitch. This one's inside, and so Aiden will reach on the base on balls. Puts Ottawa's first base runner with nobody out here to lead off the third. Shortstop number 9, Brady Beat, stepping in for the Arrows. Brady, a little bit of an open stance. Cusick, first pitch out of the stretch tonight is over but low. Ball 1. The Arrows still looking for their first hit here in the third. 1-0 pitch to Beats. This time over at the knees. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Michael takes his lead at first. Cusick works quickly from the stretch as well. This time the pitch is inside. Popped away from Boston momentarily, but not far enough for Michael to try to advance on that one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Beats asked for time, step out of the box there as Cusick was set prior to Beats being ready. 2-1 pitch on the way. This time misses away, and now the count is 3 balls and 1 strike on the Arrows shortstop. 3-1 on the way. Chopper towards third and booted at third. Tries to pick it up, make a throw to first, and unable to do so, so everybody is safe.
Center fielder number 30, Jose Richards.
Jose Richards will come to the bat for the Arrows. With first and second, nobody out. Out ball as the third baseman came charging in. Keeler was thinking of going to second base to see if he could start the 5-4-3 double play. Ball kind of got up into his hand and dribbled away. He tried to pick it up and catch Beats at first, but no chance to get the shortstop there. Cusick into the windup pitch to Richards over, and Richards swinging at that first pitch. It was a strike either way. No balls and one strike on the center fielder for the Arrows. Cusick set and the 0-1 pitch. Right through there, strike two. So no balls and two strikes here on Jose. Brendan Oshel in the on-deck circle for post 60. 0-2 pitch down in the dirt, bounces right out in front of Boston. And he got lucky on that one as it hit the shin guard and just bounced into the left-handed batter's box. So not far enough away for the runners to advance on that one either. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jose. Cusick set and the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays up, evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And was close to the letters, but Richards able to take that one. 2-2 pitch. Another off-speed pitch, this time outside, and the count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Jose's fought back after being down 0-2 to even this up at full count. Fastball, and it's upstairs and in tight. So after falling behind, no balls and 2 strikes, Richards able to coax a walk. And now the Arrows have runners on all the bases here, and the 10-hitter, the catcher, Brendan Oshel. Cusick goes back to the windup. First pitch, and Oshel fouls it straight back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. The Knights have brought the infield in here, up 3 in the 3rd. Nobody out, even including in the middle where most of the time they're in double play depth. 0-1 pitch. Oshel again right on it. It's just a little bit too high, and he fouls it straight back again. Carson Hine winning the race to the ball off the backstop once again. But it's 0-2 on the catcher for the Arrows. Cusick's 0-2, down 2 low, ball 1. With the infield in, Richards and Beats able to get an extra step. This time the off-speed pitch stays up on the 1-2 pitch to Oshel, and the count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cusick into the windup, 2-2 on the way. And Oshel spoils it at the plate. Nice job there on the off-speed pitch. Fouls it over towards the Ottawa on-deck circle. So the count remains 2-2. Beats and Richards able to get an extra step and a half with their lead. Richards getting actually about 3 extra steps there. 2-2 pitch on the way. This time up and in, ball 3. Three-two pitch, and again it's up too high, ball 4. Brendan Oshel, credit him with the RBI as he draws the walk. Plates Ottawa's first run of the ball game. Bases still loaded, and Ottawa back to the top of the order for second baseman Carson Hine. Newton's gonna, coach will come out of the dugout, come out and talk to Cusick. Cusick had been working quickly, and it was in a groove through the first 2 innings. Has had 3 balls on every batter so far in this half inning. Liam Robertson going to come in and run for Oshel at first base. Michael drew a walk. Beats reached on an error. Richards and Oshel also have drawn walks here, so Ottawa has a run across, but still no hits here in the ballgame. Bases juiced with arrows, and the leadoff man, Carson Hine. Cusick into the windup. Pitch on the way, over below. Nice job there by Boston to knock it straight down. Nobody able to advance once again. Again, the infield stays in, so the runner is able to get an extra step or 2 on the lead. Cusick, 1-0 pitch on the way, swung at. It was a little fastball that was tailing away. Carson unable to hold up, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cusick again into the windup. Pitch on the way. Hine this time trying to take it to right field, but fouls it over the right side of the backstop, so it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hine grounded to short his first at bat. He was down 0-2 and made contact. Cusick into the windup. Fastball fouled away off the light pole down the right field line, back into the field of play. That one came off the pole, so now the umpire does want to see that, make sure it's not scuffed up or anything extra on that baseball. John Sweet behind the plate. Scott Burkhart out in the field for this first ball game. Sweet determines that it's still playable. Gives it back to Cusick, who's going to go into the windup. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one dribbler towards the left side. Only play is going to be to first. They're able to get Hine there, but credit him with the RBI on the ground out. 6-3 on the put out there. Beats crosses the plate, brings Ottawa back within 1 at 3-2. Richards and Robertson move up. 1 away, and Blake Olmeyer, the batter, went down swinging his first at bat. Cusick into the windup, and the pitch. Curveball stays up and in. 1 ball, no strikes on the Arrows left fielder. 1-0 pitch on the way. Curveball stayed in tight. 2 balls, no strikes. Started to move back nicely, but just missed the inside corner. 2-0 overthrown into the backstop. Coming down from third is Richards. He'll slide in safely. And Ottawa's tied it up here in the third. Jose Richards coming across on the wild pitch. Liam Robertson moves down to third base, and it's 3-0 on Blake Olmeyer. Cusick looked like he overthrew that pitch a little bit, trying to fire it into the zone. Got on top of it into the dirt, and Boston unable to block it. 3-0 pitch, and again, down inside and low, so another walk puts runners at the corners and brings to the plate third baseman for the Arrows, Cole Swanson. Cole popped out to center field his first at bat. See if Coach Altick puts Olmeyer in motion here on the first pitch. He does. Pitch is over, and they'll throw behind Robertson at third, and he is back in safely. So they had a little bit of a pickoff play there. The pitch to Swanson called a strike. So no balls, 1 strike. Cusick into the stretch, and the pitch this time missed away. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cusick's pitch up too high, ball 2. So after 26 pitches through the first 2 innings, Cusick has thrown quite a few here in the third. Pitch to Swanson, swung at. No contact there from Cole, so evens the count out at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swanson tried to foul that one off to the right side, but unable to get the contact to that one, so he's down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Himself out here, chasing after that first pitch up at the letters and away. It is strike 1. So 0-1 on Espinosa. 1-0 pitch, or 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung out and fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. Antonio is definitely a free swinger, but he's been hitting the ball well all year long so far. And a big swing on the 0-2 pitch, and Espinosa is down on strikes once again. But Ottawa evens it up here in the third. They get 3 runs. There were no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. The score after 3 full innings of play, is Ottawa 3 and Newton 3. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
Now that you're out and about again, there's a better chance you may need us sooner than later. At CarStar Ottawa, our lobby is open and we're ready to take care of your vehicle with convenient and trustworthy repairs. Call 242-8916 CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Summer's here and it's time to get grilling. So let our Ace grilling experts help you choose the right grill for your family from the best brands like Big Green Egg Charcoal Grills, Traeger Wood Pellet Grills, and Weber Gas Grills. And since our stores are locally owned and we're committed to helping our neighbors, we'll also assemble and deliver your grill for free. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their grills. Offer valid for Ace Rewards members through July 13th on grills and accessories $3.99 and up. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field, we head to the top of the fourth inning here in game number one. The Arrows plating 3 runs in the bottom of the third, still yet to get ahead, but taking advantage of the walks and an error in that third inning to tie this game up at 3 apiece. Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Knights is first baseman number 9, Trev Golubski. Golubski is 1 for 1 so far on the evening, a single, and he came around to score in the second inning. Antonio Espinosa out for his fourth inning of work, 60 pitches through the first 3. First pitch to Golubski, swung at, fouled down at the plate, strike 1. So Espinosa ahead of the leadoff hitter here in the fourth. Into the windup, 1 pitch on the way. Over on the inside corner, called strike 2. Good pitch there. Golubski unable to pull the trigger, was a little bit tied up on that pitch, so he's down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. And Espinosa's 0-2 pitch, off-speed pitch, stayed up too high, ball 1. Espinosa into the windup, 1-2 pitch, and a line drive shot over the shortstop, and it's going to roll into the gap. Olmeyer going to try and cut it down, turn, throw towards second, relay to second base, and unable to get Golubski, who's in sliding with a double to lead off here in the fourth. Arrows outfielders not playing very deep here. When the ball gets into those alleys, can run a little bit. Olmeyer did a nice job of cutting it off and getting it back in, but not in time. Carson Keeler, the batter for the Knights. First pitch to him, low and away, ball 1. And the throw back from Oshel to Espinosa gets away. And Golubski, on his toes, advances to third on the air. That's a sloppy play there from the Arrows. A runner at third, pitch on the way, dribbler towards third. Swanson able to get it, throws from his backside over to first base to get the out. A nice play there by Cole Swanson for the out. But Keeler going to get credit for an RBI on that one. But a tremendous play. Cole Swanson laid out to his left, rolled over and just threw it from his rear end and right on target. Now the pitcher, Cusick, up at the plate. First pitch is over at the belt on the inside corner, called strike 1. Antonio into the windup. 0-1 pitch. Cusick and flip the bat out there on a pitch on the outer half. And it is fouled down the right field line. But it is 0-2 the count now on the 9-hitter for Newton. 0-2 pitch, popped towards the right side. Lytle didn't get a very good jump on that. I don't think he saw it, and it'll fall down. Cusick is running. He stumbles a little bit at second, but he's going to come in at third with a stand-up triple.
Center fielder number 1, Josh.
Ball came off the bat. Jackson Lytle looked like he did not get a very good read on that. And when he tried to get to it, had to go into a slide to try and make the catch, unable to do so. And Gavin Cusick was running hard around first base and able to get to third. So runner at third, one away. And back to the top of the order, Josh Edson. Espinosa's pitch is lifted out towards left field. Olmeyer sets his feet. Tag at third to throw to home is not going to be in time. And so Edson gets the sacrifice fly to left. Plates the 5th run of the ball game for Newton. 2 runs on 2 hits here in the 4th. So Ottawa had come back.
Oh, they didn't write it down. They were going by last week.
So ball hit towards third, deep in the hole, and by Clausen is in the left field for a single.
Left fielder number 11, Ian Akers.
So a runner at first, 2 outs. And the batter is the left fielder, number 11, Ian Akers. Akers 0 for 1 officially, struck out his last at bat. Espinosa from the stretch, first pitch, ground ball hit to short. Beats has it, and he'll flip to second for the force. And it retired the side there. But Newton gets 2 runs, 2 base hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. The score after 3.5. Newton 5, Ottawa 3. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main. It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ryan Laurie.
Yeah, welcome back here to Harvey Drake Field, bottom of the 4th. 2 up for the Arrows, Ryan Laurie, Jack Lytle, and Aiden Michael. Laurie 0 for 1 on the night, struck out back in the 2nd inning. Cusick back out for the 4th inning of work. First pitch is an off-speed pitch. Over, called strike 1. Second pitch into Laurie, into tight, hits him there. Ryan will take that and trot down to first base, giving the Arrows a runner at first, nobody out.
Right fielder number 35.
Cusick was sailing through the first 2, thrown 26 pitches and struck out 4 of the first 6 batters he faced. Then had trouble in the 3rd finding the strike zone. Jack Lytle up. First pitch swinging, pops it up towards left field. Left fielder comes on to make the catch and record out number 1. But Cusick had thrown just 26 pitches through the first 2 innings for the Knights, and then threw 40 in the 3rd inning as Ottawa plated 3 runs. Ottawa still looking for their first hit. Runner at first, 1 out. Aiden Michael, the extra hitter here this evening for the Arrows. Throw over to first. Laurie gets back rather easily. Cusick, I think that was just a token look over towards first. See if anything was on there. Pitch to Michael, outside corner at the knees, called strike 1. Aiden walked and scored in the third inning for the Arrows. Cusick sets. 0-1 pitch. Swung and fouled over the right side. Out of play. 2. Rory gets the lead at first. Cusick shakes off a couple signs. Now he has the one he wants and comes set at the belt. 0-2 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch, misses away, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Aiden Michael. 1-2 pitch. Swung right through it, strike 3. So 2 outs now with a runner at first. And coming to bat for the Arrows is the shortstop, Brady Beats. Brady reached on an error in the third and came around to score as well. First pitch, Brady swings, drives it out towards center field. Center fielder has it measured out and will make the catch for out number 3. So for the Arrows, quick work here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We reached the end of 4 innings of play. It's Newton 5, Ottawa 3, back in 60 seconds with more Post 60 Arrows baseball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170. You've been isolated too long. Great Life Golf and Fitness says get out and enjoy a round of golf or beat the heat with a state-of-the-art workout at Great Life Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa. Call 785-242-3734. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball.
When good sleep seems impossible, Mattress Firm's Rest Assured Promise checks all the sleep boxes. The option to shop online, in-store, or by phone with a sleep expert? Check. Special financing? Check. Free shipping to your door? Check. A king-size mattress for the price of a queen, plus a free adjustable base with a qualified purchase of just $6.99? Check. Find your mattress at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. Visit mattressfirm.com for complete details.
And back here at the Drake Diamond at Orlis Cox with Queen with you. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Arrows trailing the Newton Knights 5-3. Antonio Espinosa, 72 pitches in here, coming out for the 5th inning. He'll face Boston, Schmidt, and Luano in the 5th. If anybody reaches, Golubski will come up. Boston is 1 for 2. First pitch from Espinosa is a strike right through there. Boston singled his last at bat. He flew out to left field his first at bat. Espinosa into the windup, and looks like that ball stuck in his hand just a little bit, buried in the dirt. Evens the count out at 1 ball and 1 strike. Espinosa, 1-1 pitch on the way. Over on the outside corner, good fastball there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Antonio shakes off the sign. Now he's got the one he wants into the windup, and the 1-2 on the way. Fastball just up. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Espinosa's 2-2 pitch on the way. And this one on the inside corner, called strike 3. Good pitch there. Boston up on the plate. That ball just came right back over the inside corner. Espinosa gets his 2nd strikeout of the night. And now the batter is shortstop Ben Schmidt. Found out last half inning that Jake is Ben's little brother and is not on the team. So we apologize to you, Ben. We've got it all straightened out now. 1 ball, no strikes on Schmidt. Pitch on the way. This one up and in just a little bit. Ball 2. Espinosa into the windup. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung at, chopped towards third. Swanson makes the play, fires across, brings Laurie off the bag, but a nice job there, Ryan Laurie, to make the catch and apply the tag to get the out. Coldawano, the batter here with 2 away for the Knights. It was a tough hop Swanson had to play, kind of backed him up, so the throw was off his heels. But Laurie, nice job of securing the ball and then making the tag for the out. First pitch over on the outside corner at the letters, strike one. Espinosa gets the sign, goes into the windup, and the 0-1 pitch. A little bit in and low on that pitch, so evens the count now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Luano 1 for 2 on the night. He swings at the next pitch, and it's a blooper, and it lands right on the left field line. Olmeyer over to get it, throws to Beats. Wano takes a big turn, and Beats, a nice job to recognize that. Tried to throw behind him, but Wano back to first. A good job there by the Arrows left fielder to get to that one quickly and get it to his cutoff man. Luano is on with his second single of the night, brings to the plate Golubski. 2 for 2 with a single and a double so far. First pitch to him, down in the dirt, but a nice job behind the plate by Oshel to knock that one straight down. No advance ability there. Quick throw over to first. Almost got Luano leaning just a little bit, but he's able to scramble back in. 1 ball, no strike. Espinosa comes set. Gives a look to first. Now the 1-0 pitch on the right through there. Strike one. Good pop on that fastball. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Espinosa, 1-1 pitch. Grounder out towards short. Beats will have it, throws across, and the throw was in the dirt, and Laurie unable to smother that one. It gets away from him, and the runners will move up to second and third. Luano was running hard, and it was a slow roller, so Beats' only play was to first base, but not able to get enough on that throw, and it did not bounce into the glove of Laurie. So everybody's safe on the air, second and third, and Carson Keeler, the batter. Espinosa's pitch, dribbler towards third. Swanson, he'll throw it across. It's a little high, but a nice job again there by Laurie as he's able to bring it down and shut down any momentum there. So no runs, 1 base hit, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. And after 4.5, it remains Newton 5 and the Arrows 3. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Summer's here and it's time to get grilling. So let our Ace grilling experts help you choose the right grill for your family from the best brands like Big Green Egg Charcoal Grills, Traeger Wood Pellet Grills, and Weber Gas Grills. And since our stores are locally owned and we're committed to helping our neighbors, we'll also assemble and deliver your grill for free. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their grills. Offer valid for Ace Rewards members through July 13th on grills and accessories $3.99 and up. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
And welcome back here once again at Harvey Drake Field at the Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Ottawa coming to bat in the bottom of the fifth, trailing 5-3 here in game number 1. Kobe Burns on to pitch for Newton, left-handed pitcher replacing Gavin Cusick here in the fifth. Cusick went 4 innings. Struck out 7, gave up 3 runs, 3 earned. Ottawa will send to the plate Jose Richards, Brendan Oshel, and back to the top of the lineup with Carson Hine. Burns out of the stretch. First pitch is in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher. 1 ball and no strikes. Now the ball back to the mound. Burns 1-0 pitch on the way. Richards swinging, and he chops it foul down the third base line. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Burns a lefty, and is throwing just right out of the stretch position with nobody on base. 1-1 pitch, fouled at the plate off the catcher's mask. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not a hard-throwing lefty so far, but there is some movement with those pitches. The 1-2 pitch is up high. Evens the count now at 2-2. Burns definitely coming from a different angle and a different look here to the Arrows hitters. 2-2 pitch, wide of the target. Outside, runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Richards digs in, waits the 3-2 pitch, and he shoots one out towards the right center field gap, but over from right field to make the catch for the Knights is Clausen. So Ottawa, Richards out on the fly ball to right, 1 away. Brings to the plate the catcher, number 3, Brendan Oshel. Oshel walked in his first plate appearance, credited him with an RBI on that walk. Just his second at bat here for the Arrows this evening. First pitch up too high, ball 1. Oshel made it around to third in the third, unable to come across the plate. Ottawa just got that tied up in the third. 1-0 pitch upstairs and away, ball 2. But the Knights came right back in the fourth, putting 2 more on. Ottawa's still looking for its first hit of the ballgame here. 2-0 on the way. Oshel takes a swing, hits a high fly ball to left field. And left fielder over to make the catch for out number 2. So the new pitcher on the mound, who's only thrown 3 strikes and 9 pitches, swinging on a 2-0 pitch might not have been the best strategy. Oshel put a good swing on it, just got underneath it. But Ottawa is back to the top of the order. Carson Hine, the batter. Hine 0 for 2, got an RBI ground out in his last at bat. Up and away on the first pitch by Burns to Hine. Carson stands in and waits the 1-0 pitch. Goes after a pitch up in the zone, fouls it back, and it will get out of play. So evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Arrows hitters need to be patient here and make Burns come to them. Oshel and Hine have both chased pitches here. 1-1 pitch. Pitch on the outer half, swung at and missed, strike 2. Like Hine was trying to go to the right side with that pitch. It was a good swing, just swung through it. Now he finds himself down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, and this ball is popped out over the second baseman's head. It'll get down, so Ottawa gets its first hit of the night. Carson Hine with a single over the second baseman's head with 2 away here in the 5th. Blake Olmeyer will come to the plate. Blake walked his last at bat, struck out in the first, his first time again facing Burns, who came on here in the 5th, replacing Cusick, who threw 76 pitches. First pitch swinging, 1 hopper to third, and the throw across is in time, and the side is retired. So for Ottawa, in the fifth inning. No runs, one base hit, no errors, and one man left on base. The score after 5 full innings of play. Newton 5, Ottawa 3. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
And we're back here at Harvey Drake Field listening to Arrows Baseball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Arrows trailing as we head to the top of the sixth, 5-3 to Newton. Arrows again were swept by the Knights in Newton a couple weeks ago. First game was 10-0 Newton. Second game 7-2. Much closer here this evening. Antonio Espinosa coming out to work his 6th inning of work. He's thrown 88 pitches through 5 innings, so he's got roughly 17 pitches. He can, if he's on a batter when he throws pitch number 105, he gets to finish that one, but then he is done. Kobe Burns, the new pitcher for Newton, as he replaced Cusick on the mound that last inning. He'll lead off here in the top of the sixth. First pitch was upstairs. Second pitch on the way is right through there, strike one. Evens the count now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Espinosa into the windup. 1-1 on the way. Right through there again at the knees, strike 2. Antonio could live there. I think he'd be in great shape. Working quickly. 1-2 on the way. It's chopped foul at the plate over towards the first base on deck circle. So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Espinosa looks in for the sign. Into the windup and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball blows him away, strike 3. Burns unable to catch up with that fastball at the letters, and we're 1 out here in the 6th. Back to the top of the order, center fielder number 1, Josh Edson. Edson is 1 for 2 on the night, has an RBI sacrifice fly. First pitch to him is dribbled up the middle, Beats cuts across, throw to first in time, and 2 away. Nice play there by Brady Beats. The ball hit the mound, so it puts a weird spin on it as it goes up the middle. Beats able to stay with it, field it nicely, and throw on over to Laurie for out number 2. Henry Clausen singled his last at bat, steps in with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch from Antonio, swung on and hit foul down the left third base line. Swanson looked like he had it covered up if that was able to stay fair. So Antonio ahead in the count here. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. This time a little bit too high. Ball 1. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Clausen walked in his first at bat, struck out his second at bat, and singled in his third. 1-1 pitch. Again upstairs with the fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Espinosa into the windup. 2-1 pitch. Again, just a little bit too high. Ball 3. Antonio was in a groove there early here on the first two batters. Needs to find that release point again here. And the 3-1 pitch is over but away, and it'll be ball 4. Clausen down to first with 2 away, brings to the plate this left fielder Ian Akers. Akers 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice, grounded 2 short in his last at bat. Espinosa at 99 pitches here. So if he can, so we've got a quick visit to the mound here by Nathan Roth, pitching coach for the Arrows. I'd be coming out and telling him, hey, we need some strikes here. Let's get this one out of there, and let's see if we can go get some runs and finish this thing off for you. Short visit there. Didn't look like it was anything mechanical. Nathan usually is a man of few words, and that mound visit was a testament to that. So Clausen leads the way. Akers steps in. Espinosa comes set. And the pitch buried in the dirt, ball 1. Nice block there by Brendan Oshel. Throw back to Espinosa, gets away just a little bit. And that's more of a mental thing there on a throw back to the pitcher. Espinosa throws the first, Clausen back. Now Espinosa will come set on the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way is hit right back to Antonio. He'll jog towards first, flip over to Laurie, and the side is retired on the 1-3 putout. So for Newton, in the 6th, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. The score after 5.5 is Newton 5, Ottawa 3. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Since 1899, Gobbard State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbard State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbard State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
This is Aaron with Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We want to make sure that your vehicle stays healthy, so we will come pick it up, repair it, and return it for your convenience. Let us take care of you and your investment at this difficult time. Call 242-4082.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
And back here for the bottom of the 6th inning at Harvey Drake Field. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Ottawa trailing 5-3, setting up the 3, 4, and 5 hitters here in the 6th. Cole Swanson, Antonio Espinosa, and Ryan Laurie due up for the Arrows. Jack Lytle due up 4th here if anybody reaches. Burns, first pitch to Swanson on the outside corner, strike 1. Looks like Swanson was watching that one. He's looking for something to turn on here early. That pitch was away, or maybe getting a little read on the release point from Burns. Second pitch swung at and missed, strike 2. Swanson was out in front of that one. Going to have to trust his hands and keep his weight back here against the lefty. Pitch on the way is down in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch on the way. This time floats across too high and evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cole needs to try and drive it towards the right center field gap, which is wide open here. 2-2 pitch fouled straight back, clipped the top of the screen and then over the top of the press box. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the Arrows' third baseman. Swanson 0 for 2, flew to center and struck out so far here on the evening. This time pitches up and away, and now the count runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swanson ready. Burns set and delivers. And the pitch is cued off the end of the bat. First baseman going to take it himself. And ball comes away, called out. And ball popped out of the glove. Swanson just trying to run hard through the bag. It'll go down as 3 unassisted. But might have gotten a hand in there to knock it away. But there's one out here in the 6th. Antonio Espinosa comes to the plate. Espy's pitched 6 innings so far, 101 pitches thrown. They can get something started here with the bat. Antonio goes from an open stance. Pitch from Burns. Espinosa hits a ground ball to short. Picked up there, throw across is in time, and Ottawa has 2 outs here in the 6th. So going to have to get something going here with 2 outs.
Ryan Laurie.
They want to try and get this thing tied up going into the 7th inning. Need 2 runs here in the 6th to do so. Ryan Laurie comes to the plate. Ryan 0 for 1, struck out and hit by a pitch his last time up. First pitch from Lytle, outside corner, called strike 1. Lytle comes set, Burns comes set, pitches up at the letters. Laurie takes a hack at it, hits a pop-up towards left, and it is a fair ball. The shortstop tried to come over and get it, and it went off of his glove.
Right fielder number 35, Chad Lytle.
And so Laurie is safe on the air. Shortstop got over there in time. Pinch hitting for Lytle is Quentin Carver. So the runner at first and 2 outs. Quentin Carver comes to the plate. Righty facing the lefty here. First pitch over the outside corner is called strike 1. A 1 pitch. It's over. Carver hits ground ball to third. The baseman will throw across, and the side is retired on the 5-3 putout. So for Ottawa in the 6th, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Score after 6 full remains Newton Knights 5 and Ottawa 3. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
And welcome back here to Harvey Drake Field. Arrows trailing the Newton Knights by a score of 5-3. Carson Hine coming in onto the mound here for the Arrows. He's going to replace Antonio Espinosa on the mound. Antonio went 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, 3 earned.
Now pitching for Ottawa, number 32, Carson Hine.
Scattered 7 hits in that time. Antonio threw 101 pitches. He stands as the also losing pitcher in this. Luke Boston, the batter here to lead off the 7th for the Knights. First pitch from Hine is just a little bit inside, called ball 1. Cole Swanson moves from third to second base. Aiden Michael, who was the extra hitter, comes in at third, and Antonio Espinosa remains in as the extra hitter. Pitch from Hine up too high, called ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here on the catcher for the Knights, Luke Boston. 2-0 pitch, fisted, little blooper. Laurie dives, unable to get it, and Boston's going to beat it out at first base. Going to be an infield single there. It was a great effort by Ryan Laurie as he tried to come in and make the play in the air on that. And that might be an instant there where he could just let that ball fall, pick it up, and tag the runner as he goes by. But Ryan Laurie, you can't fault the effort when a kid lays out for a blooper like that. But a runner at first, nobody out, and Ben Schmidt the batter. Hine comes set, and the first pitch is down, gets underneath Oshel, but no advance by the runner at first. Count goes to 1-0. Hine gets the sign, comes set, turns, throw to first. Runner dives back safely there. Hine comes set again, and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung, foul over the right side of the backstop. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Schmidt steps in. Hine gets the sign that he wants, comes set, and the 1-1 pitch is down in the dirt. Again, a nice block there by Oshel. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Hine comes set at the letters. And the 2-1 pitch. This time spoiled over the first base dugout foul. The count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hine would like to get a 2-hopper hit toward Brady Beats or Cole Swanson in the middle. See if the Arrows can twist it up the middle here for 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, and it's a shot into right field, and it'll be in for a single. White will toss it back in, and now runners at first and second with nobody out. And second baseman Cole Luano comes to the plate for the Knights. Luano 2 for 3, 2 singles, scored a run, rounded out to second in the third. Good fastball on the outer edge there from Hine. Get ahead in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Hine comes set, 0-1 pitch. This one lifted towards left field and twisting towards the line, and it's down into the corner. And 1 run is going to come across. The throw will come into third. They're going to send him. Michael is going to throw a strike to home and cut down Schmidt as he tried to score from first there. Good relay for the out. First out of the inning. The run has crossed the plate there. And runners are now at second base. Luano went on the throw home, credit him with the single and the RBI. So it's a 6-3 ball game. Golubski up, Hine's first pitch, tails outside, ball 1. Golubski 2 for 3, reached all 3 times, 2 singles and reached on an error his last at bat. 1-0 pitch, fouled back off the mask of the umpire. John Sweet's had many of those in his career, and you often wonder if they even affect him at this point. He doesn't even seem to flinch when it happens, just readjusts his mask and back in there. The 1-1 pitch on the way, popped up foul over the third base dugout, and Hine back in front, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, one out. 1 ball, 2 strike count on the batter. Hine. Pitch is chopped in, sent out towards right field. Lytle will have to play it on the hop, cuts it into Laurie. So Luano will have to stop at third, but the single by Golubski puts runners at the corners and brings to the plate third baseman Carson Keeler.
Third baseman, number 21, Carson Keeler.
Keeler 0 for 2 on the night. Excuse me, 1 for 3. A single. Now, and a nice play there as they tried to run a quick steal there and see if they could catch Ottawa napping, but a shot from Brady Beats to Aiden Michael cuts the runner down at third. Nice job there. Golubski does move up to second on that throw to third, but now it's 2 outs and a runner just at second base. Excellent work there by the Ottawa infield. Brady Beats got Luano off the bag far enough. First pitch to Keeler is inside, ball 1. But held onto that ball long enough to get Luano off of there and then turn in a snap throw to the third baseman to cut the runner down there. 1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Hine pitch into Keeler is swung at it, pitch at the letters. No contact there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hine working from the stretch, the runner at second. Kicks a leg, throw, ball in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Oshel comes up firing to third, but it's just not going to be in time. Golubski got a great jump on that. On that pitch down low. So runner at third, with 2 away. Ottawa looking to get a out any way they can here and keep that runner from scoring. Hines pitch, swung on a miss again by Keeler. Unable to catch up with the fastball. The count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So right now, Ottawa gets out of this inning. They're going to have to put 3 across to keep this one going in the 7th. Hine comes set, kicks, and fires. Ball pops straight up, and that might land right on top of the press box. Just missed us to land behind us. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hine back on the mound, gets the sign, comes set, and the 2-2 pitch. Foul again, straight back off the screen. So the count again remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Burns on deck if Keeler is able to reach. Hine comes set, and once again the 2-2 pitch. And this time he gets him swinging, strike 3. So the Knights place plate 1 in the 7th to push the lead back up to 3. After 6.5, it is Newton 6, Ottawa Arrows 3, back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
At Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa, we know car care may not be top in mind right now, but it's still an investment you can't just stop taking care of. Call and we'll pick up your vehicle, make the repairs, and return it to you. 242-4082, Beanie's Body Shop and Repair.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddard Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field for the bottom of the seventh here in game number one. Ottawa trailing 6-3. We'll have to get 3 across to extend this ball game, or 4 to win it. Aiden Michael going to lead off here for the Arrows. First pitch swinging, fouls it over the first base side of the backstop, strike one. Burns on for his third inning of work here for the Knights. Second pitch on the way. This one's grounded towards short and off the glove and into left field. Tough hop there. And Aiden Michael will reach safely on the air. So now batting the shortstop, Brady Beats. Beats reached on an error and came around to score in the 3-run third inning for the Arrows. Flew out to center field last time, just missed. Kind of got underneath it and hit a lazy fly ball. Big swing there, popped up down the left side. Left fielder comes chasing over, and he'll make the catch in foul territory. So with one away and a runner at first, the batter is the center fielder, Jose Richards. Jose reached on a walk, came around to score in the third, flew out to right field in the fifth. First pitch to him is up and away, ball one. Jose is at a full count in both of his plate appearances, a very patient hitter. He sees something early, he'll jump on it. And throw behind at first at Michael on the pitch that was out a little bit low and away. Aiden able to get back in safely. It was a lot closer than it should have been. But Aiden called safe there. 2-0 pitch on the way, and this one misses just off the plate outside. So it's 3 balls and no strikes here on the Arrows center fielder, Jose Richards. Richards has the red light, I'm sure. He'll watch that one go right over the heart of the plate, strike one. So now count 3-1. He's seen it through the zone. Pitch, and it's up too high, ball 4. So Richards reaches again via the walk and brings to the plate the Arrows catcher, number 3, Brendan Oshel. Oshel reached on a walk in the third, and he flew out to left field in the fifth. Burns comes set. Pitch to Oshel, swung on, popped up again down the left side. It's in foul territory, and it's off the glove of the third baseman. Would have been a tough play for him if he would have came down with it. So right now, I don't even know if we will consider that a possible error later on. It was a tough play on the move in that situation, so we're not going to wait and see. If Oshel comes around, it'll be an earned run. Earns a 1 pitch. This one dribbled out towards short. Picked up there. Out at 1, second at 1, and out at first, double play, and that will end the ball game as Oshel grounds into the 6-4-3 double play to end it. And Ottawa drops the first one here this evening by a final score of 6-3. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you totals here from the first game before we take our break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Football season is right around the corner, but Dish and Sling TV no longer carry NFL Network. Don't miss out on coverage of NFL training camps with exclusive access to all 32 teams, live preseason games, exclusive Thursday night football games, award-winning original programming, and every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoon on NFL Red Zone. Go to GetNFLNetwork.com to find a carrying provider today.
While you can't believe everything on social media these days, you can believe it's possible to start a new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months from the comfort of your own home, even if you have zero computer experience. Instead of waiting to see what happens when life gets back to normal, take control of your future now. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Live online classes meet just twice a week. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Napa know-how. At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Summer's here and it's time to get grilling. So let our Ace grilling experts help you choose the right grill for your family from the best brands like Big Green Egg Charcoal Grills, Traeger Wood Pellet Grills, and Weber Gas Grills. And since our stores are locally owned and we're committed to helping our neighbors, we'll also assemble and deliver your grill for free. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their grills. Offer valid for Ace Rewards members through July 13th on grills and accessories $3.99 and up. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.
You took an antacid, and now your frequent heartburn is back. Stop heartburn before it begins with Prilosec OTC. Its unique delayed-release formula blocks heartburn at the source for 24 hours, so you can extinguish heartburn before it starts. Make the switch to Prilosec OTC today and live heartburn-free. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
And back here again at Harvey Drake Field, Luke Queen bringing the action for the Ottawa Arrows baseball here this evening. The Arrows dropped game number 1 to the Newton Knights by a final score of 6-3. Ottawa couldn't get anything really going offensively. Starting the game, Gavin Cusick, the starting pitcher for the Knights, worked quickly, threw hard, and had some good movement on his fastball, keeping the Ottawa bats a little bit uncomfortable in the box. He got into a little bit of trouble in the third, where Ottawa had coaxed some 4 walks in the inning, aided by an error, able to put 3 runs on the board, but Ottawa only able to muster 1 hit in game number 1. It came in the 5th inning, and Ottawa not really able to do much with it as they fall 6-3 here. Final line scores here for Ottawa: 3 runs on 1 hit. They committed 3 errors, and they left 6 runners on base. Antonio Espinosa threw 6 innings of baseball here this evening, 101 pitches for Antonio. He gave up 5 runs, 3 of them earned, scattered 7 hits in that time, walked 1, and struck out 4 in his 6 innings of work. Carson Hine came in for the 7th. He gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, struck out 1 in his inning of work. But Ottawa unable to get the bats going in the first game, and they dropped the first one here to the Knights as they now fall to 0-3 on the season against Newton as they lose the first one here 6-3. But we're going to take a break, and we'll come back to bring you the second game of this doubleheader here shortly. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsors State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Goppert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler & Gaddert Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Beanie's Body Shop, Arvest Bank, and CarStar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your home of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball and your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
evening. I'm Emily Jordan in the KOFO newsroom with this hour's top stories. A heat advisory is in effect for Franklin, Anderson, Osage, and Douglas counties until 8 o'clock this evening. The United States Constitution calls for a counting of the citizens every 10 years to access where needs are across the nation. The 2020 census has begun, and as of last Friday, Ottawa's response rate to the census was at 67.3%. There's a lot of things at stake when it comes to the results of the census. Ottawa City Commissioner Blake Jorgensen says results of the census is important in terms of things people have grown to expect.
Right now, we're about between 67 and 70% completed within our community, and that's about 2/3. You know, when we're talking a community of 12 to 13,000 people, that's a significant number of people that have not been counted so far. There's a whole bunch of funding that is tied to populations, about $50,000 per year per citizen. If your roads, your school lunches, and other federal programs are important to you, complete the census and get it back.
Franklin County as a whole has a response rate of 68.1%. Individually, Wellsville checks in at 67.5% response, Lane at 63.9%, Williamsburg at 56.3%, Richmond with 56.4%, Lane at 56.3%, and Pomona at 56%. A form was sent to all households by mail a couple months ago. You can also complete the information